great to be here celebrating the class of 2022 for the Oakwood High School Senior Academic Awards and Recognition Program. This evening we're going to be recognizing a lot of students that have done some amazing things, and we couldn't do that without the support of our superintendent, Dr. Kyle Ramey, without such a wonderful Board of Education. Our school board is amazing. I want to thank our leaders in the community, our families in the community, our students for their super hard work over these last few years, and especially our teachers. Man, they've done an amazing job, and our students really, you'll see as evidenced by tonight, they've really made it through these last couple of years and made the most of their time at Oakwood High School. And I want to thank our counselors because they do an amazing job. They do a lot to put this together, and that's kind of led by Kelly Owens with all the scholarships, Adam Westner, Paige Lumpkins. They're our guidance counselors, and they do a wonderful job. I want to thank Lori Desch, administrative assistant for our school counselors. I want to thank my administrative assistant, Lori Peters. So we've got a great staff, and everybody works together to make this happen, and I want to thank all of them. I also want to thank Kelsey Jackson, because this is really her room here that she does her production classes in, and we wouldn't be able to have a wonderful room like this if it wasn't for our foundation and our Oakwood Schools Foundation, the Alumni Association, the PTO for the high school and junior high, the Fine Arts Boosters, all these people coming together, the Hatfield family, and the Hewitt family to make this dream come true, which is the William Hewitt Studio. So that is the name on the plaque outside, and we're really happy to be able to have such a great facility. That being said, we'll get on with our awards, and like I said, these are just some amazing students, and just realize this is just a small snippet of all the recognition and awards we've done for so many of our kids over the last few weeks, whether it's through sports, through theater, through performing arts, through the visual arts, through, and we had daytime awards. So just another opportunity to highlight some of our amazing students. And we want to really thank the foundation, the Oakwood Schools Foundation and the Dayton Foundation for providing these scholarships for our students, and all the individual donors as well. So we couldn't do it without your support, and we know that our students are going to be successful because of the foundation and support that our community provides them. So with that being said, let's have a great night together and enjoy and celebrate the class of 2022. And before I say that, thank you, Tracy Hale, as well, because she kind of put all these videos together. So let's go on and let's see all these wonderful awards. The next award we have is the Principal's Leadership Award. And this award really is a great award. It gives the principal of Oakwood High School, myself, an opportunity to really recognize a student that's kind of stepped up, been an outstanding leader throughout their time here at Oakwood High School. This year, there were two students that really, I had to recognize both of them. The first young lady has helped out with orientation, been a leader with orientation, freshman challenge. She's always junior challenge. She's always there to help with whatever we're doing and chipping in and doing huge fundraisers. She leads the US International Club, and they've raised enough money again this year to sponsor another well in Uganda. So she's always very responsible, hardworking young lady. I know she has a very bright future, and I want to thank her for her service and her dedication to Oakwood High School. And this award goes to Morgan Teeters. Congratulations, Morgan. The second person receiving this award is Shawn Wilson. Shawn has really grown over the years. He's been a leader amongst his classmates. He's helped out a great deal with school spirit. He keeps his classmates informed. He's a very good contributor to the Principal Superintendent Council, and speaks his mind, shares his opinions, and then as a part of that group has spoken with the Board of Education on 2 different occasions and done a really great job. He advocates for those that are less fortunate or those that need somebody else to to help them have a voice. And so Shawn is always there for our students, and I really appreciate that about him. And I know he's got a bright future as well. So congratulations, Shawn Wilson. This award looks like this, and you guys will be able to display that or take this to college with you, or mom and dad can keep it in a nice area in their house. It says the Principal's Leadership Award, Award of Distinction, Class of 2022, and then it has your name there. So we will get that to you, and congratulations to both. Thank you. For their individual academic achievements through the instituted Latin honor system. Students will qualify for varying levels of honor depending upon their cumulative weighted grade point average, or GPA. Summa cum laude is 4.0 cumulative GPA and above. Magna cum laude is 3.75 to 3.99 cumulative GPA, and cum laude is 3.51 to 3.74 cumulative GPA. So you'll see the students that meet these qualifications, want to recognize them for their high academic achievement, and they'll be scrolling on the next screen. This next group of students we want to honor are students that have qualified as National Merit Commended, Semi-Finalists, or Finalists. I will start with their Commended. These students were selected out of 2/3 or 34,000 of approximately 50,000 high scores on the PSAT. Commended students are named based on the Nationally Applied Selection Index score that may vary from year to year and is typically below the level required for participants to be named semifinalists in their respective states. Although commended students do not continue in the competition for National Merit Scholarships, some of these students do become candidates for special scholarships sponsored by corporations and businesses. So at this time, I will read the names of our commended students: Celie Addison, Sydney Gunn, Sarah Hall, Ella Marie Jones, Becker Cash, Lily Meehan, Tess Patton, Andrew Rich, Henry Salisbury, Sylvia Vandenberg, and Nathan Jha. At this time, I will read the names of our semifinalists, followed by 5 students that are now finalists. And these juniors entered the 2022 National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the 2020 preliminary SAT scholarship qualifying test, which served an initial screen for program entrance. The nationwide pool of semi-finalists represents less than 1% of U.S. high school seniors, including the high scoring entrants into the state. So as their junior year, they take the PSAT, and then from that, students are selected to be either semifinalists. They fill out an application and can become finalists. Of the approximately 16,000 semifinalists, 15,000 are advanced this year to become finalists. And from the finalist group, they're eligible for the National Merit Scholarship. So these students have reached the highest levels. We have Alexander Bales Call, Henry Brodowski, Nora Miller, Kat Tiens from Bodney, and Eugene Young, our National Merit finalists for Oakwood High School. Congratulations to our National Merit semifinalist, Soren Kingston. I know you'll all do great things. All of our students, commended semifinalists and finalists. You and your parents should be very proud, so congratulations.
Good evening, Oakwood High School senior graduating class, families, and friends. My name is Nick Lair, and I'm the chairperson of the Montgomery County Scholarship Program, and I'm here to recognize the recipients for this year's scholarships awards. Our program was founded in 1981 to serve the needs of achieving students who request financial assistance in order to attend a college of their choice. Our scholarship supports 30 different high schools throughout Montgomery County. Since our inception, the Dayton Montgomery County Scholarship Program has awarded nearly $22.2 million to over 20,750 graduating students. Scholarship amounts for this year are $500 for students attending a community college. That is $250 for freshmen and sophomore year. We are also offering $5,000 for students who are attending a 4-year college and/or university. That is $1,000 for freshman and sophomore years, and then $1,500 for junior and senior years. Students also will be able to transfer from a community college to a four-year university and be awarded accordingly. I am pleased and proud to present the scholarship recipients for the class of 2022. They are Maya Bishaglia and Carolyn Harden. Thank you.
Hello, it is my pleasure to present Nora Miller and Becker Cash with this year's Outstanding Engineering Student Award. Nora and Becker have done exceptional work in our engineering courses. They've both pursued rigorous math and science coursework to prepare them for their undergraduate studies. They'll both be pursuing engineering at the university level, and they both have a passion for problem solving. Congratulations to Nora and Becker, and we look forward to hearing about your future success at the university level and beyond. Thank you.
Science is simply the word to describe a method of organizing our curiosity. This year's 2022 Outstanding Senior Science students demonstrate this curiosity in the classroom. Both recipients have taken all 3 AP course offerings here at Oakwood, including biology, chemistry, and physics, as well as a number of our other science courses. Each demonstrates excellent lab skill in the classroom and pushes their peers and themselves with their deep questioning and understanding of the content. It is with great pride that the science department would like to recognize Becker Cash, who will be attending The Ohio State University this fall to major in biomedical engineering, as well as Nora Miller, who will be attending MIT this fall to major in aeronautical engineering. It is without a doubt that we feel that you both have this great curiosity, and we hope that you continue to exhibit it as you move into the next chapter. Congratulations to Becker Cash and Nora Miller, the 2022 Outstanding Senior Science Award winners.
Bonjour, my name is Marie Juergens, and I will be presenting the award for Outstanding French Senior. This year's recipient was chosen based upon grades, participation, and passion and interest in the French language. Her passion shines through every single day for the French language and people, and she will even be continuing on with her studies in college next year. This year's recipient for Outstanding French Senior Award goes to Ella Marie Jones. Félicitations, Ella.
This year's Outstanding Senior in Spanish is an exceptional student. This individual has been my student for 4 years. She's driven, diligent, and focused. She has always strived to perform at a high level and takes her education very seriously. Due to her diligence, she is also a member of the Spanish National Honor Society. Much to my joy, she plans to continue studying Spanish in college. I am proud to announce that the Outstanding Senior in Spanish is Tess Patton. Estoy muy orgullosa de ti y felicitaciones.
Good evening. My name is Regina McCauley, and I am happy to be here to represent the Oakwood Teachers Association. The Oakwood Teachers Association consists of teachers made up from Lang, Harmon, Smith, Oakwood Junior High, and Oakwood High School. These scholarships are presented to students who are entering the field of education or have parents that are educators. This year, we are giving away 3 scholarships in the amount of $700 each. The recipients are Sadie Kenostmann, Madeline Lathander, and Finn Lynch. Have a good evening.
Howard and Bonnie Lowe established the Trevor Ryan Lowe Memorial Scholarship in memory of their son, Trevor, a member of Oakwood's class of 2000. Trevor was lost in a tragic accident just a few months before graduation. His parents wanted to provide a sign of their appreciation for the experiences and relationships that encouraged Trevor here at Oakwood. Trevor was witty, energetic, and imaginative. He relished a good debate. He disdained what he considered to be mundane homework assignments. He was an out-of-the-box thinker and an artist and a poet who viewed the world a bit differently than many of us. He yearned to live each day his way. You did not have to spend much time with Trevor before it became apparent that his strong intellect and verbal acuity were unique, which provided to be both a gift and a challenge as he navigated through high school. Trevor enjoyed being with young children and taking on the big brother role. He especially looked forward to refereeing OCC sports. Trevor would be 40 years old today. Likely, he would be an alumnus of the Ohio State University, where he'd been accepted back in 2000 to major in aeronautical engineering and pursue his passion for aviation. This year's recipient, Jack Bembo, would make Trevor proud. He's already demonstrated a strong work ethic with his commitment to the speech and debate team, as well as a commitment to the community through his participation with the Oakwood Teen Corps. Congratulations, Jack, as the Trevor Ryan Lowe Memorial Scholarship winner.
To be scrolling our honor roll recognition students that earning honor roll status for the first 3 grading periods of that school year, regular or high, qualify for the yearly honor roll. The following students earn yearly honor roll status their senior year and will receive either a first-year letter, a bar pin for 2 years of being on yearly honor roll, a lamp of knowledge pin for 3 years of being on the honor roll, and an acrylic award. Looks like this. So don't forget, we got to give these to you. We'll get those at the senior breakfast. The acrylic award for being on the yearly honor roll for all 4 years, which is pretty amazing, but just being on it once is really something you should be very much proud of. So I want to congratulate these students and keep up the good work as you guys head off into either college or your careers. We're going to expect you to keep up that good work.
My name is Bree Andrews. I am the director of the Oakwood Schools Foundation. Our mission at the Oakwood Schools Foundation is to enhance excellence in education. And so it's a no-brainer that we oversee over 20 scholarships that allow Oakwood seniors to pursue their dreams at institutes of higher learning. Tonight, we are excited to be here to announce the recipients of this year's scholarships and to take a moment to celebrate all of the achievements for all of you, especially in the community, in academics, and in athletics. I'm so excited to announce our recipients, so without further ado, let's get rolling.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Bowman. I am the Oakwood Schools Alumni Association Director. Today I'm going to be presenting the Oakwood Centennial Scholarship, which was started in 2008 in recognition of the centennials of the City of Oakwood and also the Oakwood City School District. This scholarship recognizes an Oakwood High School senior who has differentiated themselves in a meaningful way during their high school career and who is recognized throughout the school and/or community as having had a significant influence in the lives of others. Thanks to loyal alumni and community members, we are able to award 2 $1,000 scholarships. Our first recipient is Joseph Cash, who will be attending The Ohio State University. He started the Dayton Face Shield Project during the pandemic, where he 3D printed face shields for medical professionals in need, and he is described as having a brilliant intellect, exceptional work ethic, and a passion for the technical world. Our second recipient is Celie Addison, who will be attending Yale University in the fall, and she started the Go Swim It Forward Foundation in 2020, which sponsors swim lessons for youth in her community. Celie is described as brilliant, personable, kind, and ethical. Congratulations to Celie and Becker.
Hi, I'm Bruce Harleberg. I'm the Oakwood class of 1984. I'm one of the co-founders of the Howard Sales Memorial Student Athlete Scholarship. We did a lot of good work with some former classmates of mine, Jeff Hartley and Jamie Greer, back in 2020 and 21, and put together over $50,000 worth of donations from about 19 classes of pretty much football-centric people to create a memorial and a dedicated book and event back in August of 21. Out of that came the idea to have a scholarship in the name of Coach Sales, not only for his service as a coach, but also administrator and educator, a leader of people, not just men, but women, all genders. So as we move into the next year, we are going to be raising and endowing a scholarship which will award, like this year being the first year, hopefully meaningful money to students at Oakwood High School that will pursue a hopefully 4 years, but at least 1 year of an athletic endeavor that will propel them as they were propelled through Oakwood High School and find great success on the court or on the field. So I'm honored to say that we've got 5 very good, very well qualified recipients. Congratulations. Do great things with these dollars and make us proud. Thank you.
Good evening. As a proud member of the Oakwood High School class of 1979, it is my honor to present this award on behalf of my dad, Charles Sims, OHS class of 1950, and all the members of that exemplary graduating class. The David R. Collins Memorial Scholarship was established by members of the Oakwood class of 1950 in loving memory of one such extraordinary man. My Uncle Dave was a talented and creative communicator. He starred in the school plays and musicals at Oakwood. He excelled as a member of the speech team, and he was a gifted writer. After graduating with honors from Washington and Lee and serving 2 years in the Army, he actually worked for the SAT Education Foundation, writing essay questions and even grading tests for 2 years. Yes, there are real-life people behind those ding-dang tests. Aren't you all glad you're finished with those? One special facet of Dave's prodigious skills as a creative communicator, which he explored more fully beginning in college, was as a musician and composer. He lived in New York most of his adult life, where he wrote and performed original jazz and big band style music, did piano arrangements for Broadway shows, and performed with some of the great stage talent of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. He also wrote naughty limericks and set them to classical etudes. Given the age range of tonight's audience, I will spare you any examples. As you can imagine, Dave was in huge demand at dinner parties all over Manhattan. Dave Collins was truly a Renaissance man. I can recall watching him working the Sunday New York Times crossword puzzle in pen without a single crossout. My hero. The $1,000 David R. Collins Memorial Scholarship recognizes a member of the senior class who excels in theater, English composition, and/or speech and debate. Applicants are asked to write an essay explaining how their participation in these forms of communication have shaped them as scholars and prepared them for college. Scholastic excellence and demonstrated financial need for college are also considered. Congratulations to this year's deserving recipient, and very best wishes for a successful transition to the next step in your academic journey.
Williams. This is my husband, Frank Williams. We sponsor the Comeback Award each year. This is the 25th anniversary of the award, and in honor of that anniversary, we have endowed the scholarship with the Dayton Foundation and the Oakwood Schools Foundation so that long after we're gone, it will go on. The Comeback Award honors students who have overcome major adversity. We don't always know what that adversity is in a public sense, but what students write to us each year in their essays oftentimes is gut-wrenching. And the fact that they were able to find the resources to overcome to us is quite amazing. In a few days, you'll graduate, and in Oakwood, you'll be an alumni. You need to be sure to thank the people who helped you get to this point, whether it be a teacher, a coach, obviously your parents, a principal, anybody, a janitor. Thank the people around you, because it takes a village to bring a child to graduation.
As Debbie said, each year on the application, the applicants are asked to describe a challenge they faced and how they faced it, how they dealt with the challenge. There's no definition of what adversity is in the application. There's no examples of what successfully facing that adversity could look like. In the past, I've quoted that wonderful Canadian novelist Louise Penny, who scatters some wonderful one-liners throughout her books. A couple years ago, I referred to everything has a crack in it. That's how the light gets in. And things are strongest where they're broken. Those were true when Louise Penny wrote them, and they weren't original with her. But they've been around for a while. They're true today. They'll still be true in future years. Every year, 12 or 15 or 18 Oakwood students tell us what an adversity is, what a challenge is, and how they faced it. We're proud to have two winners this year, Elizabeth Clark and Hung Lee. Hung Lee faced the challenges of a new language and new cultures in a new country. Debbie is a former ESL, English as a second language teacher. She really appreciates what Hung Lee did to acclimate himself to a new country. Elizabeth Clark similarly faced substantial challenges in her past, and we're delighted to present scholarships to Elizabeth Clark and Hung Lee. Thank you very much.
Each winner will receive a comeback T-shirt and a plaque. The plaque will be finished by the time before you start school. Thank you very much for applying.
Honorable Elizabeth Sims Gootman Public Service Scholarship was established in 2017 to celebrate Elizabeth Sims Gootman's 30-year career of public service. She served as the Miami County Municipal Judge for 18 years, preceded by 12 years as both a public defender in Shelby County and later as a prosecutor for the city of Piqua. Elizabeth graduated from Oakwood High School in 1975. The scholarship is for a senior graduating from Oakwood High School and planning to major in a public service-related field. This year's recipient, Hannah Hutchinson, has been described as a gregarious and engaged student, an absolute pleasure to teach. Through adversity, Hannah has developed a growth mindset and strength to thrive as a student, scholar athlete, and leader. She is the founder and chief editor of the Creative Writing Club, the creation of which has provided students with the opportunity to share their individuality and imagination. Hannah plans to major in psychology and to pursue a career as a mental health and family therapist. She will be attending the University of Tampa in the fall. The GLOW Scholarship is designed to honor a female graduating student who maintains good grades, exhibits leadership skills, possesses outstanding character, has part-time work experience, and plans to pursue a college major in a STEM-related field. This year, 3 outstanding students will be recipients of this scholarship: Tess Patton, Zamin Chen, and Emmy Arzola. Tess Patton, in the words of Adam Westner, her school counselor, is, quote, the total package: academics, leadership, athletics, service, oratory skills, as well as being kind and compassionate, end quote. Tess is considering a major in aerospace engineering with a focus on becoming an officer in the Air Force and or Space Force. She plans to attend the University of Arizona. Zamin Chen, an outstanding student, has been accepted to numerous colleges and universities and will attend Stanford University. Zamin will pursue a major in biomedical engineering. Emmy Arzola is a stellar student who has been very active in sports, academic competitions, and has devoted many hours to community service. Emmy plans to attend the University of Kentucky and will major in neuroscience. Susan Harmon, Dr. Ann Carbonell, and Robert Gaeta, the sponsors of this scholarship, congratulate these exemplary students and wish each of them success in all their future academic endeavors.
Good evening, and congratulations to the class of 2022. My name is Jeannie Harmon, and along with Mark and John Harmon, we will be awarding the Scott Harmon Memorial Scholarship to one of 17 seniors who applied. My son Scott graduated from Oakwood in 2010. During his junior year at Ohio State, he totally unexpectedly died from a genetic heart condition. It was a total shock since he had no symptoms. And as you might imagine, it is the tragedy of our lives. We established this scholarship to remember Scotty by helping others. Scott lived life with passion and had a positive impact on others. He loved sports, music, and most of all, his friends of all ages. This year's recipient's passion is his personal drive in all that he does: sports, academics, and helping others. Like Scotty, he understands the importance of personal connections and helping others. In a letter of recommendation, it was stated that no role is above him. He differentiated himself by being exuberant, coachable, and a great teammate. He stated that he realizes passions change as you age. The importance of relationship and living for others were highlighted. I am delighted to award the $3,000 Scott Harmon Memorial Scholarship to Jack Epley. Congratulations, Jack.
Hello, my name is Greg Lauterbach. Our family established a scholarship fund in the memory of my brother, Kevin, who tragically passed away in a skiing accident 22 years ago in Crested Butte, Colorado. The scholarship is to benefit a senior who plans to pursue a college degree in the arts. Each year, we review several portfolios and select a recipient based upon their artistic talents in an autobiographical essay. Before announcing the recipient, a little background on my brother and why this scholarship is so important to our family. First and foremost, Kevin was a wonderful brother, son, uncle, and friend. He always lived life to the fullest and never took a day off from enjoying life. Kevin graduated from Oakwood in 1986. He was captain of an undefeated Oakwood football team, yet was also in the AP Arts program. His artistic talents were so recognized that during his senior year, he took college-level art classes at UD. Kevin went on to the University of Cincinnati's 5-year co-op program in graphic design and landed a job with Pentagram Design in New York City, where he worked for several years. And while Kevin's achievements in school and in the work world were quite impressive, his unique journey in life was just beginning. You see, Kevin was an avid biker, and after a little thought and even less preparation, Kevin pedaled out of New York and headed west. Kevin biked across the United States and throughout Europe over the next few years. He never took the straightest route, nor set any land speed records, but enjoyed the journey. And his journey wasn't even about what he saw, even though he went to some amazing places. It was about the people he met, and he met hundreds. He set up his tent in farmers' fields and had breakfast with them in the morning. He was invited into strangers' homes to stay the night, and then stayed in touch by sending handmade postcards from the road. One couple met Kevin outside of a grocery store in Sandpoint, Idaho. They asked him to spend the night so they could learn of his travels. That night turned into weeks, months, and years. They became such close friends that Kevin applied for a minister's license and ended up marrying them. He had a unique gift to connect with people. So as you can see, Kevin was much more than an art student or a graphic designer. He had a lot of God-given talents coupled with an unmatched amount of determination. But his true gift was touching people's lives. So this scholarship fund is the perfect avenue to keep Kevin's memory alive and touch someone else's life as they move on to college. This year's recipient is a very talented digital artist with many outside interests and achievements. She is graduating with an impressive 3.6 GPA while participating in the digital design program at Kettering Fairmont. In addition, she excels at volleyball and was named co-captain her senior year. Through volleyball and the digital design program, she has learned the importance of teamwork, leadership, and friendship. She is a talented and unique young lady, and her desire to pursue her passions fits Kevin's mold perfectly. We are so excited to see what the future holds for her. Our family wishes her the very best as she attends Ohio University and continues her own journey. Congratulations, Sophia Perillo.
Hi, my name is Kelly Neff, and I will be presenting both the Thomas R. Neff and Randy Neff Memorial Scholarships. I want to start off by presenting Tommy's award first. On September 7th, 2011, I tragically lost my oldest son, Thomas. In a moment of desperation, my son acted on impulse and made a reckless decision. He took his own life. His actions that night affect my family every single day and will continue to do so for the rest of our lives. Without our faith and the support of our family, our friends, and an amazing community, we would not be where we are today. There are still many things that I am learning as I still try to understand why a young man who had so much potential, who had so much to live for, and who was loved so very much, why would he do what he did? One of the things that I have learned is that our thoughts are powerful. They have the power to move the mountains that stand before us, but they also have the power to cut us off from the purpose for which we were created. That's why what we choose to focus on is so important. You see, where you focus is where you go. Now, I once heard Tony Robbins make a fantastic analogy about the power of focus in racing cars. And this is what he said. He said that if you're a race car driver, when your car begins to skid, that the natural reflex is to look at the wall in an attempt to avoid it. But here's the thing, if you keep focusing on the wall, if you keep focusing on what you fear, that's exactly where you're going to end up. You see, professional racers know that we unconsciously steer in the direction of our focus. And so when their lives are out there on the line, they have to intentionally turn their focus away from the wall and towards the open track. And here's why I'm telling you this. You will face difficult situations in life, and it can feel completely overwhelming. It might feel like you're skidding and losing control. It may feel like you're out there on that racetrack about to crash into the wall. And so when that happens, and it's not an if it happens, it will happen. I want you to remember this. Where you focus is where you go. So when you're feeling like you're about to crash, you can't focus on that wall. You've got to intentionally turn your focus on where you want to go. So when you find yourself in that difficult situation and you're feeling overwhelmed and isolated and alone, I want you to remember my son's name, Tom. T-O-M. Together, overcoming mountains. When you're in that dark place, I want you to remember that together we can overcome even the most daunting mountains. If you're sitting here tonight listening to this and you're struggling, you need to know that there are people who love you and want to help you. So please talk to someone and let them know that you're struggling. Tonight, we're giving out our 11th award. With the help and generosity of many people in this community, we were able to raise enough funds to establish the Thomas R. Neff Memorial Scholarship and give out our first award in 2012, only a few short months after losing Tommy. This scholarship is a $1,000 award which recognizes a graduating senior from Oakwood High School who exemplifies the character, values, strong work ethic, and dedication that made Tommy who he was. This year, we'll be awarding scholarships to 2 students. So the first recipient has participated in varsity football and lacrosse during his career at Oakwood High School. He shared on his application that one of the critical skills he has learned when facing difficult situations is that, and these are his words, you're not going to know everything and you'll make mistakes, and that's okay. However, it is important to listen to others giving you advice to help you move forward. This recipient will be attending Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, pursuing a degree in biomedical engineering. Please join me in congratulating Cade Zonin. Congratulations, Cade. Now on to our second recipient. Our second recipient is a member of National Honor Society and a varsity soccer player during his career at Oakwood High School. He shared how a chronic illness was impacting every area of his life. But with hard work and dedication and the help of his friends, parents, guidance counselor, principal, coaches, and pediatrician, he was able to be diagnosed and successfully treated. This recipient will be attending Westmont College, pursuing a degree in business. Please join me in congratulating John Richley. Congratulations to you both, boys. Now I'd like to present the Randy Neff Memorial Scholarship. I know many of you knew my husband, Randy. He taught math in room 301 for many years and was an extremely gifted educator. Although he would on occasion show up to school with his shirt on inside out, or he'd be wearing one brown loafer and one black loafer because he'd gotten dressed in the dark that morning. Randy had a loud, booming voice, and let's be real, he was not afraid to share his opinion. He was always looking to make you laugh, and he had an endless supply of corny jokes and mischievous pranks, like when he would randomly pick a student and ask them to run an errand for him. And he would say, could you run down to Mr. Lane and get the paper stretcher? And he'd send the student on his way. Now, paper stretcher sounds pretty similar to paper shredder. And the way I've heard it, nobody ever second guessed him, or maybe he was just really that good at selling it, which is possible. But so the student would go off in search of the paper stretcher. But to make this prank work, he had other teachers in on it too. So each time a student would go to Mr. Lane asking for the paper stretcher, Mr. Lane would say, oh, shoot, I had it yesterday, but I think Mr. Stone has it today. Why don't you go check it out with him? And this would go on and on from teacher to teacher until they would finally reveal that there was indeed no such thing as a paper stretcher. He thought it was really funny. But seriously, Randy truly had a gift for teaching. And he not only taught math concepts, he taught life skills such as honor, respect, trust, conviction, and love with lots of humor sprinkled in. He was exceptional at inspiring others. And to honor him, we established the Randy Neff Memorial Scholarship Fund, which I am thrilled to say is now endowed because of the many generous donations of family, friends, students, and community members. And I wanted to take a moment just to extend a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who supported us in this project. This scholarship is a $1,000 award, which recognizes a graduating senior from Oakwood High School who's planning to major in education or a math-related field of study. This year's recipient has participated in many activities during her high school career, including varsity cheerleading, a cappella, and Circle of Friends. She says that she always wanted to be a teacher. She wants to help kids feel confident and supported in their learning environment like she has been supported by her teachers. She believes that teachers are the building blocks of society, and she hopes to make a difference in the world with her gifts. She will be attending Ohio University next fall and will be pursuing a degree in early childhood education. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner, Madeline Lathander. Congratulations, Madeline. Thank you all.
Hello, parents and graduates. I'm Barbara O'Hara. And before I get started, I would like to mention to you, if you're unaware, that this is the 50th anniversary of Title IX. And I'd like to read to you what Title IX stands for, because most of us think it only is for athletes. It affects sports, girls and women's, college admissions, academic majors, vocational programs, teaching and coaching positions, and even the handling of sexual assaults on campus. So in conjunction with all of that, I am here to present two scholarships to two extremely outstanding female athletes who are graduating from Oakwood High School in less than a month. So as a bit of a jest, I'm going to say that in the 2022 mock draft for the Barbara Nichols O'Hara Female Athletic Scholarship, I'm honored to present this award to two absolutely outstanding Oakwood High School athletes and true leaders. The first recipient, Sadie Kenostmann, has been drafted by Wittenberg University. She has been a real leader in varsity soccer, where she was a 4-year letterman, team district champion 2019-2020, team regional runner-up, all-league honorable mention. In addition to soccer, she has also played varsity basketball, 3 years as a varsity letterman, team captain this past year, named most improved player, Coaches Award 21-22, all-league honorable mention 2022, and invited to the all-league senior all-star game 2021-22. In addition to soccer and basketball, she's also been on the varsity track and field team. 4-year varsity letterperson, team captain 21-22, Coaches Award 21 set the Oakwood school record, individual league runner-up in discus and shot put, individual district champion in discus, individual district runner-up in shot put, and on and on and on. And the most unique thing to me is that she was on the varsity football team. For 1 year, she was the first female on an Oakwood football team in the history of Oakwood, and she's the first female to score, which she did as a kicker. She's been very involved in Circle of Friends. She has been with the U.S. International, which is a club that raises money for building wells in Africa. She's been a National Honor Society member for a number of years, and she created a creative writing club and served as vice president. And doing all this, by the way, by maintaining a weighted 4.2 GPA. Congratulations, Sadie, and I hope I will meet you in the future. The second recipient of the Barbara Nichols O'Hara Female Athletic Scholarship is an athlete I can't speak fast enough to mention all her accomplishments. She has been drafted by North Carolina State University, which I've learned is a top school in the country for cross-country runners. So congratulations to Grace Hartman. Grace has been on the cross-country team at Oakwood for 4 years, as well as on the track and field team. She is a cross-country Division II state champion in 2020-2021. She is a cross-country Division II state runner-up the 2 previous years. She's a cross-country regional champion, cross-country district champion, cross-country conference champion. She ran the fastest 5K in Ohio across all divisions within the Ohio State Athletic Association Championship in 2021. She is a track and field Division II state champion, track and field division state champion in the 1600 meter 2021. Division II state record holder in 1600 meters. She is the Gatorade Player of the Year, Ohio Women's Cross Country. Gatorade Player of the Year, Ohio Women's Cross Country. Earned high school All-American status, running lane championship 4th in the 3200 meter. Earned a high school All-American status, running lane championship 7th in the mile. See what I mean by I couldn't speak fast enough to keep up with Grace? Academic All-Ohio, Oakwood High School Scholar Athlete for 4 years, cross-country women's team captain, track and field women's team captain, and at the same time maintained a 4.1 GPA and on the high honor roll for 4 years. Congratulations, Grace. Congratulations, Sadie, and best wishes to you as you follow your college degrees.
Jonathan Liston, class of 2007, and I would like to congratulate the class of 2022. I am here to present the John Liston Memorial Scholarship. In 1974, my father, John Liston, was in high school, and he was able to volunteer with Box 21 to help those affected by the Xenia tornado. This would prove to be an experience that would set his lifelong career. After graduating from Oakwood, my father attended Wright State University and graduated from the University of Dayton. He joined the Oakwood Safety Department in 1980 and became a volunteer fireman for the city of Kettering in the same year. In his career, he was known for his community service. Today, we award the John Liston Memorial Scholarship to two students that have both embodied community and volunteer service. On behalf of FOP 107 and the Liston family, I would like to present this award to Joseph Cash and Tess Patton.
Hi, my name is Kelly Weckstein, and I'm here to announce the winners of the 2022 Resilience Scholarship. The Resilience Scholarship is a legacy initiative in memory of Dan Weckstein, who served the Cincinnati and Dayton community as a junior high teacher and administrator for 20-plus years, till he took a medical leave due to a rare form of brain cancer. Dan started his career as a teacher in the Kings School District in Cincinnati, and most recently served as principal of Oakwood Junior High School. The resilience and bravery he showed in the face of his cancer inspired the establishment of this scholarship in 2018 to acknowledge students facing similar challenges and to motivate them to live every day with courage. The scholarship criteria are as follows. Through a brief essay, scholarship candidates must demonstrate extraordinary resilience to a personal or family life challenge. Students must be current high school seniors within one of 5 eligible districts, and they must plan to enroll in some kind of post-secondary educational program, including bachelor's degree, associate's degree vocational schools. The winners of this year's Oakwood scholarships were selected by a committee of volunteers from the Lakota School District. And we're grateful to have had a committee of Oakwood volunteers that selected the Lakota winners. I'm proud to announce that, although typically only one winner is selected from each district, this year 3 students from the Oakwood School District will be receiving awards. We've established 2 second-place winners, each receiving $500 award. Congratulations to Elaine Snyder and Shayla Frederick. And finally, our first-place winner receiving $1,000 is Mallory Moran. Thank you to all who applied. We had an overwhelming turnout this year with 600 engaging with our scholarship, 150 applications. So thank you so much for sharing your examples of resilience with us and with the community. Have a great rest of your senior year.
Hi, my name is Steve Stanley. I am the head debate coach in the Oakwood High School Speech and Debate Program. It's my pleasure today to announce the winner of the John M. Martin Forensic Scholarship Award for 2022. Oakwood has a long and highly successful history in competitive speech and debate, one of the most successful programs historically in the United States. John Martin was an early coach that helped establish that excellence and sustain it over a period of time. The winner of the 2022 John Martin Scholarship Award is Lily Meehan. Lily's a graduating senior who was a 4-year member of the speech and debate team. She's been a highly successful public forum debater all of that time with numerous partners. A 3-time state qualifier, finishing 5th in 2021 in the state tournament, and in the top 16 this year in 2022. She's also a 2-time national tournament qualifier, finishing last year in the top 20 in the United States in World Schools Debate at the national tournament. She was the debate president this year of the speech and debate team, helping to organize and run practices with her teammates all year long. And won a coach's award from the coaching staff for her work all year long this year. She also is a member, along with 2 other members of our team, of the National NSDA Academic All-America team. Only 2% of the kids who compete in the world's largest competitive academic activity qualify for that award. And is the highest point earner in the history of the Oakwood program in the National Speech and Debate Program's competitive awards over a long period of time. So Lily, well-deserved award, and I'm glad to be able to make this announcement today. Thank you.
The John W. Berry Senior Memorial Scholarship was established in March 2001 to honor his memory and his leadership within the Dayton community. Its purpose is to recognize and help support a graduating senior of Oakwood High School who has a minimum of 3.0 GPA and has exhibited leadership skills, community service involvement, and demonstrated need. This year, 3 recipients have been selected. Collectively, they have excelled in the classroom and led an academic decathlon, speech and debate, cross-country, field hockey, track and field, and cheerleading. They have played piano and sung in the choir. They have led French club or church or temple youth groups. They have served as leaders on student council or on the principal superintendent advisory council. And collectively, they have contributed countless hours to serving the greater Dayton community and beyond. It is with sincere pleasure that I congratulate Rebecca Bloomer, Madeline Lathander, and Katarina Tiensvabadny, this year's John W. Barry Senior Memorial Scholarship recipients. Congratulations.
The Lieutenant John C. White III Scholarship was established by the Oakwood class of 1962 in memory of their classmate, John White. In his senior year at Oakwood, John was the president of Varsity O, president of the National Honor Society, president of the Dayton Area Youth Council, and the recipient of the Harry E. Talbot Award. John was also a tremendous athlete, lettering in football, basketball, and track. John White graduated from Yale University in 1966, where he was a member of both the debate and track teams. Later that year, he received his commission in the United States Marine Corps. In November 1968, Lieutenant White gave his life in Vietnam while attempting to save the lives of 3 of his fellow U.S. Marines. In May 1969, President Nixon posthumously awarded the Silver Star to Lieutenant White for his bold and heroic action. Family, friends, and classmates established the John C. White Scholarship in 1969 in order to honor him and recognize an outstanding member of Oakwood's graduating class. There is no application for the award. A scholarship committee composed of students, teachers, and administrators annually selects the recipient. The $7,000 award recognizes the Oakwood High School senior who, through his or her dedication, reaches the highest ideals of scholarship, athletics, and citizenship, just as John did 60 years ago. I would like to congratulate Becker Cash, this year's recipient. As one of his recommenders wrote, Becker's exceptional academic and athletic achievements, his service to the community, and his principled and compassionate character are exactly what we seek in our best students and young leaders. These qualities help ensure that we will have young people whose contributions and impact extend well beyond the classroom and athletic fields to the real world, where leaders function as role models, teachers, mentors, and are totally invested in the success and needs of their fellow students and others. Becker has certainly embodied these qualities. It is a pleasure and honor to present the 2022 Lieutenant John C. White III Scholarship to Becker Cash. Congratulations.
David Clevenger was a 1970 Oakwood High School graduate who loved to eat, not just anything. David had a very discerning palate, which upon high school graduation led him to enroll in the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York. He loved to create in the kitchen, not just cook. His culinary creations were forged in the kitchens of the King Cole and the Masonette restaurants in Dayton and Cincinnati, as well as in his own restaurant in Indianapolis, Greensleeves. A physical disability forced David out of the restaurant world, and he took his love of cooking to the prison system, where he taught culinary skills for 17 years to prisoners who were preparing to graduate from the system. Upon his death 16 years ago, David created a scholarship fund for Oakwood graduating seniors who were dreaming of a life in the culinary hospitality world. One stipulation of his bequest was that the scholarships come directly from the principal, so that they weren't dependent on any income created by the interest, meaning that eventually the scholarship would conclude. That conclusion has arrived this year as a pair of very gifted and deserving graduating seniors are receiving the final David A. Clevenger scholarships. Our first recipient is Catherine Kate Bowman, who will be attending the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, this fall. There, Kate plans to pursue her goals of running her own upscale bakery, becoming an executive bakery chef in a Michelin star restaurant, and/or becoming a director of food innovation at a large food enterprise. Our second recipient is Michael Bowman, who plans to pursue his goal of resort management in the hospitality arena. He will attend Columbus State Community College this fall and complete his degree in resort management at The Ohio State University, both in Columbus. Creating wonderful guest experiences with his management skills is Michael's dream. Both scholarships are awarded in the equal amounts of $5,850. Finally, Debbie and I want to publicly share our sincere gratitude to Kelly Owens, the Guidance Department chairperson, whose endless dedication in advertising David's very specific scholarship, in print as well as in person, was one of the driving forces of our being able to make many scholarship awards over the last 16 years. Thank you, Kelly. It has been our honor to work with you.
CEO Sisterhood is one of the largest community-based women's organizations in North America, with almost 250,000 initiated members. Our organization provides loans, grants, and scholarships for women through its 6 philanthropies. The PEO Sisterhood is committed to helping women achieve their educational goals. The PEO Star Scholarship recognizes the accomplishments of graduating high school young women planning to pursue post-secondary education. In presenting this $2,500 scholarship, the members of Chapter Z in Dayton, Ohio are pleased to recognize our honoree who demonstrates excellence in leadership, extracurricular activities, community service, academics, and potential for success. Our PEO Star Scholarship is presented to Elise Marie Howdeshell.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kelly Colson. I'm a math teacher here at Oakwood High School. It is a great but also difficult honor to present the McGill Family Scholarship tonight in memory of Melissa McGill Church. Melissa was a graduate of Oakwood High School with the class of 2007, and during her time here at OHS, I got to know her as she was a member of one of my math classes, and she was also on our basketball and softball teams that I helped coach. Mel left her mark here as a hardworking student. She was a compassionate leader and a dependable friend. Her teachers remember seeing her in the hallways laughing with friends, helping her peers. She always included others around her, and she had just a cheerful, caring nature that really radiated in everything that she did. Mel was loved by all, and we will never forget her unshakably positive attitude, regardless of whatever challenge was in front of her. She always took that challenge head on with a smile. After Mel's passing in 2020, the McGill family began a GoFundMe campaign dedicated to raising awareness and also financially support organizations that drive policy change regarding maternal mental health. Their GoFundMe page still remains open, and I'd encourage you to go there to learn more about Melissa's story and then to also support the family's efforts. I'd like to read you what Melissa's twin sister Suzanne wrote on the page regarding her sister. So Suzanne wrote, as an occupational therapist for the Brownsburg Community Schools, Melissa devoted her life to helping her special needs students every day and all those she worked with. She was everyone's best friend, the most welcoming neighbor, an award-winning twin sister, a dedicated dog mom, a loving wife, a proud daughter, the most beautiful singer, and so much more. We want nothing more than to honor the full and gracious life she lived by helping others, because that's what she would be doing today. McGill family. The staff at OHS is so touched that you've chosen us to help celebrate Melissa's life and her legacy through this gifting of a $1,000 scholarship awarded to a graduating senior pursuing a career in the medical field. In addition to majoring in nursing, the recipient we selected embodies so many of the traits that we saw in Melissa, and the light that our recipient shines into others' lives really does parallel the light Mel carried around with her wherever she went. We would like to congratulate Miley Chalm as a recipient. Miley's teachers describe her as a hardworking student, someone who's eager to try new things, and someone who genuinely cares about and is helpful to others. Miley is friends with everybody, and she walks around the halls of OHS with kindness and respect for everyone. She's genuine, she's supportive, talented, and she's selfless. Miley has chosen to pursue a career in nursing, and she's been admitted to the University of Cincinnati's honors and nursing programs. I'd like to read you a little that she wrote in her scholarship application. Miley shared that majoring in nursing is a decision I've been sure of for years. I'm a people person, and I want to be able to help others in a hands-on setting where I can care for them in person. As someone who is immensely excited to have kids, my dream is to help others through this moment as well. Being either a labor and delivery or neonatal nurse practitioner would allow this dream to come true and is my ultimate goal. Miley, we are so proud to award you the scholarship on behalf of the McGill family, and we congratulate you for a job well done. We know you have a bright future ahead of you and wish you the best in pursuit of these goals. Congratulations, Miley. Thank you.
The next awards are the Outstanding Senior and Female and Male Citizen Awards. It's been a great night. I know it's been wonderful recognizing these students throughout the evening, especially right out here in front of Oakwood High School. But just to give you some time to spend with your family, we traditionally have about a 21 or 20-minute intermission where we just give families a chance to talk and celebrate, get a break, get something to eat, especially everybody being home this time and celebrating together. So we'll be back in about 20 minutes, and then we'll move on with some of our big awards like the Outstanding Senior Female and Male Citizen Awards. Okay, I'm just kidding. Joke I do every year, so couldn't help myself. We're going to get going here. We're about done, and again, these next awards, just some wonderful students, Outstanding Senior Female and Male Citizen Awards. All high school faculty members are given the opportunity to nominate and vote for those students they consider outstanding in service, citizenship, and scholarship. Recipients of these awards are the students receiving the highest number of faculty votes. The Outstanding Senior Female Citizen is a young lady. She's a member of the French Club, Bold, Pups for People, Honor Roll, captain of the cheerleading squad, scholar, athlete, and an AP scholar with distinction. She's also volunteered as an assistant teacher in first and second grade at St. Albert's and also with Red Hots. And she's going to attend the University of Cincinnati. And Miley Chalm, congratulations. You'll get this plaque right here with your name on it. And we're so happy for you. Congratulations for all your great work. The Outstanding Senior Male Citizen. This student is a member of Student Council all 4 years. This year he has served as the delegate of the Montgomery County ESC Student Advisory Council. He earned a Sportsmanship Award in soccer. OHS Soccer and Spring Select Soccer, has been a soccer coach for Oakwood United. He's been on the swim team and Oakwood Dolphins summer team. He is a member of and participant of the Math Club and French Club, Young Men's Breakfast, and the Principal Superintendent Advisory Council, which we really Dr. Ramey and myself really appreciate his being a part of that. Puppy partner for Four Paws for Ability, Swimathon participant, and on. He's a Harlem Competition Award recipient, and he was a recipient of the Franklin B. Walter Scholarship. He's received many awards throughout his time at Oakwood High School, including Outstanding Freshman, Sophomore, and Junior Citizen recipient, and he'll be attending the Ohio State University. This award goes to Caleb Wessner. Congratulations, Caleb. And Caleb, we have your plaque right here as well, and we'll be getting that to you. Congratulations, Caleb. Good job. Proud of you. The next award is the Daisy Talbot Green Award and Harry E. Talbot Award, the Best All-Around Senior Female and Male Citizen Awards. All high school faculty are given the opportunity to nominate and vote for a senior girl and a boy they consider to be outstanding in school involvement as demonstrated by activities, academics, service to school and community, and character. The recipients of these awards are the students receiving the highest number of faculty votes. The winner of the Daisy Talbot Green Award is a young lady that's been involved with Pups for People, Honor Society, French Honors Award, National Honor Society, varsity field hockey, two-time varsity field hockey captain, Southwest Ohio Field Hockey first and second team, scholar athlete, Ohio Field Hockey Coaches Association Academic All-Ohio Award, Bowman Group Leader, Principal Superintendent Advisory Council member, and we're really proud to have her on that. Energy Team, Red Hots and Lollipops volunteer and member, Choral Club, Shoes for Shoeless volunteer, Hope Squad, Circle of Friends. She is a PEO Star Scholarship Award winner, and a really nice thing and something I really appreciated over her 4 years is her leadership as the class president for all 4 years, and the class president for 2022. Elise Howdeshell is our Daisy Talbot Green Best All-Around Senior Female Citizen Award winner, and she will receive an award that looks like this, and it's a really nice award for them to keep, and the male and female citizens will both get those awards. The Harry Talbot Best All-Around Senior Male. This student is a member of student council throughout his time here at Oakwood High School. He's also a member of the Principal Superintendent Advisory Board, served as judge on the Oakwood City Teen Court. He co-led local food drives for the food bank. He's an Oman co-president and team captain, participated in Junior Leadership Dayton, co-leader of the Team for Students of the Year competition through the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, National Honor Society member, worked for FitWorks graders and one-up bands, 4-year member of the Oakwood Marching Band, the best band in the land, and captain of the band drumline, which is always awesome, as well as the Oakwood Winter Drumline. And I know you probably guessed it already, but this award goes to Jacob Miller. And as I said, Jacob will get one of these awards here as well. So congratulations, Jacob, to you and your family. And Jacob, it's been a pleasure having you and Elise as students at Oakwood High School. Again, it's been a wonderful evening, and it's my pleasure at this time to turn it over to our superintendent, Dr. Kyle Ramey, for his closing remarks. Thank you, everybody.
Congratulations to all the recipients at tonight's award ceremony. What a great honor. I have 4 quick things to wrap up our ceremony tonight. 1, please take a minute, just lean over, hug your family, your caregivers, those people that have helped you to get where you are. Take the time to thank them for this. That's important. Also, take a minute to write a personal thank you note. Handwritten would be wonderful, to the donors, to the sponsors, to tonight's award ceremony. They've done an awful lot, and their commitment to the program, to you, and to your future is well worth taking the time to say thank you to them. That's an important thing to do. Also, this time of year, it means a great deal to your counselors
and to your teachers to say thank you to them. Take some time, give them a heartfelt thank you, because they have taken care of you for some time, and that's an important piece. The last and maybe the most important part of this whole thing is just a reminder, seniors, you are not finished quite yet. You still have a week before graduation. Please continue to make the good decisions that have gotten you to this point. Please continue to make them for the rest of your lives, but certainly for the next week or so. We want to make sure that you make it to graduation and there's no issues and no problems between now and then. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating, and congratulations, and good night.